Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Professor Bone, and today I'm here to talk to you about how I hit Masters about a week ago, and how I was able to get out of Plat 1 and Plat 2 after being pretty hard stuck for a while. To preface this video, I'm not proclaiming to be some TFT god or anything. This video is just a guide on what I've learned on the many games that I have played in hopes to possibly provide some guidance for you to avoid some frustrations. Alright, so let's begin. So the first thing that I learned after playing all of these games is that when you are hard stuck, just like in League of Legends, if you can't climb and you're hard stuck, stop playing. This is really important, guys. Everybody's heard about tilt factors, I know, but the main thing about this is that when you're playing and you're losing elo, there's usually a reason. It's not luck, it's because there's some knowledge or some things that you haven't figured out, and so we're going to get to the next stage of what to do after you can stop playing, right? So what you can see on the screen here is that at one point in my match histories, you can see where I was hard stuck. I even dropped from Plat 1 down to Plat 2. It was pretty damn frustrating. I kept playing for a few days and raging, and then eventually I said, okay, hang on, we need to figure some things out. So the first thing that I did, and is the next tip I have for you, is to actually be able to utilize the streamers that are out on the web right now. Guys, there is a huge wealth of knowledge from the streamers, the really good streamers that are already high ranking. Use this to your advantage. What I did was I picked 4 or 5 really high ranked streamers. I went back through their VODs and figured out 4 different things. I recorded the data and was able to get better from that. So the 4 things that I recorded were: 1, what comps are they playing? 2, what carries are they choosing in those comps? 3, what items are they building? And 4, almost more importantly, what's beating them? Okay, so the main thing here is, when you're looking at these comps, you're going to start to see some patterns that a lot of the streamers have been figuring out, right? These guys are playing for hours and hours a day. They're going to figure things out faster than other people, if not just by playing against people that are better than them as well. Okay, so just, take my advice here. Look at their VODs, fast forward to the very end of the game when they're winning or they're losing, find the games that they're winning, and then ask yourself these questions. Record it in a little notepad, and then you're groovy to go. All right, so the next thing that's kind of along the lines of that, guys, is record your games. This is really important. Why is this so important? Well, I mean, first of all, the main thing that I really need to preface here is, how many times have you guys all been like, how the hell did I just lose that match? How many times did somebody come along and rock you when you thought you were so strong, and you're like, how did I just lose? How did that even happen? That's happened to me so many times, and because there's no replay and because there's not even a match history, sometimes I'll exit out of game and then afterwards be like, what did that person have? What did they build? What were they running? Why did I get beat so bad? Was it actually RNG? Guys, since I started streaming, I've been able to go back on my VODs and be able to show myself why I lost. And from that, it's just like League of Legends. It's a really big factor. So the last pointer I have, and it's off track. It's a little bit different. It's to do with being, when you do find out all this information and you start to go and play again, the biggest tip that I can give everybody is to stop losing health early. Here's an example I've put up on the screen of being in stage like 3-2, being at 57 health when everybody else is pretty healthy. The really big pointer here, guys, is that I was forcing a comp here and I wasn't having, too much luck. Really early, just get as many 2-star units on the board as you can. That health is so valuable later. I'm going to give you an example. Let's say, so if you build a strong comp, it doesn't mean most of the time that you're going to be able to beat everybody on the board. Most of the time, there's going to be somebody that counters you on the board. So let's say there's 3 people. There's 3 people left, and they all, A counters B, B counters C, and C counters A. All right? So they keep playing, and basically, if you ask yourself, who's the person that's going to win? It's the person who went the person who went into that battle with the most amount of health, because they're all kind of going to keep beating each other. With the 8 players that are out there, if you're at, 40 health or 57 health like I am here, at the end of the game, you're going to get hit and you're going to lose, even if you're the strongest player out there. You could be the strongest team and lose late and get beat by worse teams because you lost health early, meaning you couldn't take those hits later. So I hope that this has been, valuable to you guys. It's kind of just information that I've gathered and put together. Maybe just leave a comment if you have any comments below. I'd really appreciate it. A like or subscribe on my YouTube video. Lastly, I do stream, so check me out at twitch.tv/ProfessorBone. I'll link it in the description and also link it in the Reddit post that I do. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for listening, and have yourselves a good day.